Greetings and welcome to another video. Ah, so this is going to be a quick tip. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of you can use Control Z when you're building and it'll work. Okay, and some people will say, no, that's not true. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you and to show you that yes, it is true. I was just going through my inventory and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll make these." Well, you know, I just got done with putting some new textures on them that I gimped. They're like planners. So as you can see, these came from Katie's creation, by the way. They're full perm. All right, as you can see, these two here. All right, let me move these out of the way. Are different sizes. Now, I was wanting to make this one the same size as that one, right? Well, so I went, copy the size and then paste it. And it's like, uh-oh, it's not going to work. So while the edit box is still open, that is when you do Control Z and it'll go back to the original state. See, there you go. Control Z. It does work. It does work. Yeah. Now, let's do it the proper way. So we'll check because I still want to make this the same size as that. So we're going to do it a more specific way. We're going to go into Edit Link and we're going to choose that piece, right? We're going to copy it. Then we're going to go over here and then we're going to paste it and see what happens. Oh dear, the same thing happened. What do? That's right, Control Z. Z. Control Z as in zebra, Control Z as in zebra. All right. Now this is one object. It's one object. And yeah. Wait, hold on, y'all. No, wait. Okay, sorry. I thought I heard something here, but I didn't. All right, so we're going to try this. Copy and then paste over here. Now see, that worked, but okay. Technically it is one object, but there's the shadow added onto it, so it's two objects because of the shadow. But who uses actual shadows, textures, attachments anymore these days? I mean, in this case, it doesn't affect the overall prim count of this object, but let's just get rid of it anyway. All right. But see, it's the same size. Now, we've made it the same size as this. Now, we've already closed our edit box, but let's see what happens if we want to, let's see, we'll move that over and we'll move this. Now, let's see what happens if we want to make this one here on the right the same size as this one on the left. So we will just, the whole thing is selected. We don't have our edit link box checked. We go down here to size and we copy it. And then we just go over here and we go paste. Ta-da! It works, right? Now, if we wanted to change our mind, we would go and we wanted to go back to the previous state of the object, Control Z, Now see, remember I had moved it and it moved it back to its original position. So we're going to do Control Z again. And it moved it up because I had moved it down. We're going to do Control Z a third time and it moved it down. Okay, so that might have been a little bit hard to follow. So we're just going to, all right, okay, let me, I'll get this one over here. All right, and we'll just go ahead and unlink this bad boy. Get rid of that pesky shadow. Okay, now, right, we want this to be the same size as this one over here on the left. So we're going to go copy, and then we're going to select the smaller one, and then we're going to paste the size measurements to it. Now, it is in the same position, the same depth and everything. It is the same. Now, I haven't moved it, and the edit box is still open. So we're going to do Control Z, and it should revert to its previous state. And it does. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now is we are going to move it up. All right. We're going to move it up. What if I change my mind and I want to move it back to where it was before? So Control Z, and it moves it back to its previous state. Now, I changed my mind again, and I do want to make it bigger. Okay, so do our thing. We'll make it bigger. Then I'm going to move it over here. Okay. So, okay, I'm really indecisive and I just want to undo those last two steps, right? Okay. So I'm going to do Control Z, and it moved it to its previous state, which was where it is right now. Now we're going to do Control Z again, and it's going to make it smaller, which was the previous state before we moved it over. Now we're going to do Control Z a third time, and it moves it back over there. We're going to do Control Z a fourth time, then it moves it back. Now, as long as you have your edit box open and the edit, right, as long as you have the edit box open and the object that you're working on is highlighted in edit mode, then you can use Control Z. Now, I'm not sure how many times Control Z will go back. The furthest I have used Control Z has been 5 times. You will notice when it doesn't go back further is when nothing happens. When you close the edit box, we'll do that now, okay? We close the edit box. And if we select the same object and if we do Control Z, look what happens. It goes back to its original state, and position. So the Control Z is fun. Are you wondering if you can use Control Z when it comes to terraforming? Well, that's going to be another video. This was just a Saturday quick tip for my budding builders out there. Alrighty, well, I hope y'all learned something. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. And have a good evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.